Afternoon baseball now on a fine Sunday from Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Kansas City Royals. Albert Pujols looks to push his all-time hit streak record to even greater heights. Next. Brady Singer will be the starter for the Royals in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matty, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 9 in his last 3 starts, and he has to do a lot better. This guy isn't that bad of a pitcher, but one of the keys, he needs to start limiting the number of hits and to limit the number of base on balls. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn things around in this one here today.
Hit out towards second. Merrifield brings it in, and there's one down now. And now here is Eric Davis. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes. Aggressive style. First pitch. Base hit up the middle.
Up next, Yadier Molina, and what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
Yeah, he's just off the league lead in the batting race. He's in the top 5 in that category, but he is out in front in home runs and ribbies, so we'll see if he can make a push for the Triple Crown.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. After it is Soler. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, a little top of the order lightning right here, Dan. The second and third guys in the batting order throw knocks out there, and now you're staring a monster in the face.
D-Row, this is just what you don't want to face.
And both runners are safe. The double steal executed perfectly.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. 1 run scores. The throw to the plate, and he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
So Paul DeYoung digs in next. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. Good pitch there, called a strike on the inside corner. These Kansas City Royals entering play this afternoon, guys. Boy, they are really in need of something to go their way as they come in losers of 9 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to find any way to dig themselves out of this current losing streak, then they're going to have to downshift a little bit.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run.
Love the homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
Here's Matt Carpenter. As he'll come up empty that time on a sinker at strike 1. While his hitting streak might be drawing most of the attention, some might not realize he's hitting for real power as well, slugging over 500 for the season.
And that's the beauty of it, Matty. He's doing it with damage. It's not the 1 for 4 with the ground ball with eyes or the bleeder with no one on that doesn't help the team. This is a guy that's done serious damage from day 1 of this hit streak, and it's continued.
Digging in next, Jim Edmonds. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Now the first pitch.
You have to be careful. You can't sleep on the bunt right here, even with 2 outs. They're playing him back, but this guy can handle the bat.
Now a hard liner toward short, but the shortstop's got him played perfectly as he takes this in for the 3rd out. So it's 4 runs on 4 hits here, no errors, and no one left on base. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Cardinals are out in front, 4-0. Bob Gibson will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's what every manager loves, right? He eats up innings. Over 200 innings on the season already. And we don't see very many guys getting 200 innings in this day and age in the game of baseball. He's reliable, he's dependable, and more importantly, he eats up a lot of innings.
So now here is Whit Merrifield. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I'm just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first.
Batting second, the shortstop.
Now here's the first offering. Adalberto Mondesi is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
And another foul ball. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
Fouled away. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Edmonds will get there, and he puts it away to retire. Second inning set to go, and up next will be Larry Walker. And now the first pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line, and that's in there, base hit. And now it'll kick around in the corner, and he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Well, every pitcher gets to start the inning with a fresh slate, and he's out trying to put that last inning behind him. But he's got to be shaking his head right here. A leadoff double on the first pitch, and he's back in trouble again. Things just not going his way right now.
He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And this is on the ground for Merrifield at second. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile, the runner is in to score. Digging in will be Lou Brock. Base is empty in front of him with 1 away following the RBI ground out. Toward the gap in right center, this is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first.
Now batting, number 44.
In now, Eric Davis. And a good pitch, but he gets quite a lot of it. And in fact, he got more than a lot of it. He got all of it. It's a home run. So we'll take one more look. And boy, he just continues to hit the ball out of the ballpark at an alarming rate. What a year. Now here comes the Royal skipper up the stairs on his way to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to more than a handful of boos, I'm sure, after what can only be described as a terrible pitching performance. At the plate, Albert Pujols. Swing and a liner. Benintendi is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. At the plate now is Paul DeYoung. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's gone 2 for 8. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Digging in now will be Matt Carpenter. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. throw in time for the third out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Cardinals lead it. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
Hot shot on the ground is short. DeYoung fields it cleanly, and a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Batting fifth. The
First pitch on the way.
Number 66.
And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone, and if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The right fielder,
Jorge Soler is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Case. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the third inning and posting a bunch of runs right out the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. The pitch. Lined into right, a base hit. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
Dan, after that base hit right there, we're talking about 2 full weeks of finding a way to be productive and get a knock.
Think about that. You think how hard it is to get a base hit in a professional baseball game, and for him to...
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Back goes Taylor, but he can't get there. This splits the outfielders and heads toward the wall as he arrives at second without a play, as they also score a pair of runs on the play. Greg Holland is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
This thing was a double or more the second it left his bat. He really drove it well, and it ended up one-hopping the wall out there. And more importantly, he picks up 2 RBI along the way.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. This one's down to third. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Yadier Molina.
To the plate now, Yadier Molina. Grounded down the third baseline. Dozier picks it up. There's one. And the return will pull the first baseman off the bag, so they'll just settle for the 1 out.
Second baseman.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Albert Pujols. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Here's the first pitch. Here's the 0-1. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Looking up is Taylor. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. He creeps closer now. His 71st on the season as they just continue to pour it on here. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. But this will find the shortstop's glove for the 3rd out of the inning. But the big blow of the...
We're back now as the Royals line up readies for their 3rd turn with the bats, and unfortunately for them, this club has had its issues on offense. At the start of the day, they have the worst team batting average in the league. And when I talked with one member of the coaching staff, he told me there's really no good excuse or explanation for it. Even though batting average isn't the end-all be-all of offensive stats, he said there's no denying they have to figure out how to be more competitive with their at-bats. Back to you, Matt.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. So it was a swinging strike 3. Hunter Dozier is retired for the 1st out here in the bottom half of the 3rd. And he will make the play. 2 away now.
Batting 9.
Stepping up is Michael Taylor. He's gone over his first 6 at-bats in the series so far. Here it comes. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. Throw on to Hernandez for the putout, and the inning is over. Royals go down 1-2-3, but this one's pretty much over, 14-0. All set for the start of the 4th, and standing in is the veteran 3rd baseman, Matt Carpenter.
This is when you got to get selfish. You cannot get complacent or overconfident right here. These days don't happen often. When you got your foot on the accelerator and the entire offense is feeling pretty good, get greedy and keep getting knocks and putting pressure on the defense.
Taylor patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
The right fielder.
Into the box, Jim Edmonds. He bounced out last time up. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Now that designated hitter,
Stepping in will be Larry Walker, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. He's set. Here's the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. On the move is Taylor. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. And that brings up the former MVP, Keith Hernandez. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Now a ball lined hard toward right center. A dive, but it's off his glove. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Pulled toward right center field. Boy, and call off the Dogs already as this is down for extra bases. And the 2nd run will score as well. And he is in at 3rd with a 2-run triple.
Boy, talking about having ducks on the pond right there, D-Rose.
I know everybody wants to hit a home run. Those are the ones you remember. But without question, Dan, 2-out, 2 RBI knocks with runners in scoring position right there. You remember these knocks.
Eric Davis stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. ground ball sent back up the middle. Merrifield picks it up, and not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2. With Merrifield next to hit. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussions at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
At the plate now, Adalberto Mondesi fouled off. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Fouled away.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Under it is Edmonds, and he's got it for your second out. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Flew out in his only at-bat so far, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
Not an easy thing to do to fill up the strike zone and be successful doing it. How about this guy so far in this one? 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Now another 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. Casey down. So here is Yadier Molina. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Now a ball ripped into deep center field. Taylor is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
So now to the plate, Albert Pujols. This is just fair as it'll hug the line and head for the right field corner. And he is into second base with a double, his 3rd hit this afternoon.
The bat, number 11.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches, but when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it, and that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
Lined hard to center field. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second, and he is in there. The next to bat for St. Louis, Matt Carpenter. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Lined hard and deep down the left field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. 0-1, here it comes. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. So these guys have now scored in each of the first 5 innings. And in case you're wondering how often a team scores at least 1 run every inning, our crack staff tells us it's happened 7 times in the National League, most recently by the Rockies in 1999.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his 2nd knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Now both runners on the move. In there, now the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Set to deliver the 0-1. Lifted the other way down the left field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
Here's a line drive that'll get into left center field. It's a base hit. And the second run will score as well.
This is just bordering on ridiculous now, guys. 19 runs in one game. To say that they're having some success at the plate would be like saying some kids are excited at Christmas.
Scott Barlow gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Into the box now, Keith Hernandez. High fly ball out to straightaway center. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Welcome back to Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. We send it down to Heidi Watney. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Salvador Perez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. Salvador Perez behind in the count, 0-2.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch-out, 1 away.
Number 66.
Ryan O'Hearn will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
Yeah, I'm not sure what.
High and deep to right. Looking up is the right fielder at the track, the wall, and it's gone.
Yeah, they dug themselves quite a hole, but they say the first thing you need to do when that happens is to stop digging. Well, with that solo shot, they've stopped digging, but they've got a long way to go before they climb out of this hole completely.
He's 0 for 1 thus far. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs. Well, that's the 6th home run we've watched leave the yard in this one, guys. What do you think's behind the hitting we've seen here today?
Yeah, Matty B, this is one of those six-pack kind of games, D-Row. 6 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, just missed execution, bad pitching. There's going to be a lot of guys running some extra poles after this one.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
And it's fouled away. Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here in the top half of the 6th about to get started, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Lou Brock. First pitch coming, here it is. Line drive to center field. Taylor is right there, 1 down.
Now batting, number 44.
Next to hit, Eric Davis grounded out in his last at-bat. He's set, here it comes. On a line, that's a base hit.
Boy, talk about having a day, D-Bro. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight. Every game the pitcher gets the lineup card, he circles the guy that can't beat him. Well, obviously he didn't circle this guy. That's his 3rd knock of the game, and he has been on fire lately.
In now, Albert Pujols. Now both runners are breaking. Strike called. Now the throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Davis at 3rd. Molina is over at 2nd with 1 down in the inning. Popped him up. Perez is there. And that's the 2nd out of the inning.
The batter, number 11.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Paul DeYoung stands in looking for home run number 3 right here as you see what he's done so far in this one. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. On to first, and the Redbird rally goes. Digging in now for Kansas City, Michael Taylor. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on and start some traffic and motion, we might have something.
And that's out number 1. And with one away, time for a quick check of the standings, and it'll show you that these guys have the division race all sewn up as they look forward to baseball in October. Out in front of it, strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
So he punches him out and looking at the fastball. Whit Merrifield goes down for the second out here in the bottom half. Adalberto Mondesi stands in as he looks at a called strike. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
There seem to be different philosophies on it, so Dan,
we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Royals go down 1-2. And now in the box, Matt Carpenter for his career in this matchup. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1.
Matt Carpenter.
Now here's the first offering. That's out to the gap in right center. It's down for at least a base hit. With his speed, perhaps more. The throw into second. And he's going to make it. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
You can tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat hit out front and pull it into the gap in the right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
And he fouls this one off. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Carpenter leads off second with nobody out. And this is on the ground for Merrifield at second. He's got it, and that's the first out. One gone for the Redbirds in the 7th, and up next will be Larry Walker. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a shot toward right center. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. And the run is in to score from third. And he's safe.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Boy, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Jesse Hahn comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Throw will be to first for the second out, but meanwhile, another run is in to score. Now in that bat you don't want to miss, and here is Lou Brock, and all eyes are on him as he needs a home run to complete the cycle. Line towards center field. Taylor able to track it down. Now the pitch.
Leading off for the Royals,
Andrew Benintendi is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. On the ground to the left side. DeYoung's got it. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Next up is Salvador Perez. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. First offering. Hard hit ball to second. And that's through for a hit.
You know, D-Roll, there's been some great pitching in this one so far. After that knock, that's only the third hit of the game, and we're getting late into this one.
Yeah, they always say you got to tip your hat to the opposition sometimes. Well, I think this offense is tired of tipping its hat. They got to start to swing the bats a little bit better. That's their third knock of the game. I know it's late, but maybe they can get something going.
Ryan O'Hearn is in for the third time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
He froze him on the fastball there. Jorge Soler becomes out number 2 this inning. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Perez on second. O'Hearn at first, 2 out in the inning. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Block waits on it. And that ends the inning. Royal. New inning set to get underway. And next it'll be the outfielder, Eric Davis.
Number 44.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Taylor is there. 1 out.
The catcher.
And now Yadier Molina working on a good line in this ball game. 3 for 5 thus far. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit.
Boy, this guy is off to some kind of series, and he's one of the better road hitters in all of baseball.
Yeah, and some guys just have a knack for lighting it up on the road, getting that good night's sleep, and finding a way to get to the yard early and work on their craft.
Standing in now, Albert Pujols on a line. That's a base hit. Absolutely scorched that base hit. Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up. Stepping in now, Paul DeYoung. Swing and a liner. That's in there. Base hit. Now a long throw to third. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third. When we looked at this game on paper before it started, I don't think any of us thought it would go down like this.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging.
They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
Into the box, Jim Edmonds. Taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Larry Walker. First delivery to him. He swings and lines it to left. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And the second run will score as well.
Man, he's been killing it all game long. Those 2 RBIs bring his total for the game to 5, so he's been at his best when it matters most. No doubt making a bid for player of the game.
At the plate, Keith Hernandez. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Benintendi is there to put it away and finally put an end.
Leading up for
First offering.
The first baseman.
Slow roller down the third baseline.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint. But nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still 1 good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Got him. as he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts
Number
now.
15, second baseman.
Whit Merrifield comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. And it's quickly 0-2. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters.
And the runner from first comes around to score. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. All set to start the ninth in this one. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Lou Brock. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. Next, it'll be Eric Davis. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone! Well, if you're just joining us, that's the 7th home run hit so far in this game. Really unbelievable stuff.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
On to first, and there were 2 down. So now a guy making a lot of noise in this one, Albert Pujols. He's got his sights set on a 5-hit ball game here. A bouncer to the left side. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Into the box now, Paul DeYoung, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Line to left, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Man, talk about having a good game. Like most guys, this would be a good week. 4th hit of the game, and 2 of those D-Row's round trippers.
Yeah, he's going to have a smile on his face for a while here, Dan. These are special nights. You have to enjoy these. These don't come around often, and he is taking.
And no chance there. He'll make it to third safely.
Boy, you know, in today's game, D-Row, pitchers are being taught high velocity, go get ahead, strike one. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches.
Now here's a fly ball, well hit. Back goes Taylor to the track, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. He pulls into second safely as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
Wow, what a great piece of hitting here as he took a big swing at that one. Almost got it out of here for a 3-run blast, but he'll be happy with a 2-run double as well.
Yeah, he's not happy either way, but I'm sure the man on the mound is more than a bit relieved that that hit didn't turn. And it's belted high and deep into right center. So they're going back, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, number 395 for his career, as this lead got even wider. In now, Keith Hernandez.
17.
as he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he is into third base with a triple. His third hit this afternoon.
Wow, you think they'd learned their lesson and would pitch around this guy. That's his third extra base hit of the game. This one a triple, and he can seemingly do nothing wrong.
Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through into center field, base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Man, the hit parade continues. It's not an easy thing to do in professional baseball. Doesn't seem like this inning's going to ever stop. Right now, they've already scored 7 runs.
To the plate now, Eric Davis, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Hit out towards second. Merrifield scoops it up, throw to second for the force out, and the side is ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and belted to left by Perez. This one's deep. And gone. An absolute bomb. So a solo shot down the line in left. 32 now for the season, but they're going to need a few more here as they're still well behind. Wow, 9 home runs. D-Rodan, when's the last time you saw a power performance like this from 2 competing teams?
Matty V, I can't ever recall 9 home runs in a game, D-Ro. This has been a case of bad pitching, good hitting, and guys getting pitches to hit and not missing them.
Yeah, Dan, we got to love on both offenses right now. I don't think if you paid the price of admission for a ticket in the last decade, you're seeing a combined 9 home runs hit.
Standing in now, Ryan O'Hearn, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
When you find yourself in an 0-2 hole against one of the best hurlers in baseball, you're basically just hoping to make contact. He's so good at putting guys away, though.
Struck him out. Strikeout number 16 thus far, as he's had a whale of a ball game. In is Jorge Soler. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Jorge Soler goes down, and they've got only 1 out left to work with. And there's a called strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon.
Obviously, he's not fatiguing whatsoever. Still in the mid to high 90s with his fastball.
Throw to first, he'll be in time to record the final out, and the Cardinals will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over. Tons of